I'm Julia Osandu, showing you where the development is happening. Please, come and join us. We are broadcasting from the Middle East with a developing story concerning Israel, the United States, and Iran. Recent diplomatic developments indicate that several Arab states are strengthening coordination with Israel and the United States. In parallel, certain European governments are also reportedly aligning their positions with Washington and Tel Aviv. We will continue to monitor official statements and verified developments to bring you accurate and balanced updates. U.S., Bahrain, Jordan, Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and UAE released joint statement. The governments of the United States of America and Bahrain, Jordan, Kuwait, Qatar, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates released a joint statement on the occasion of recent missile and drone attacks launched by the Islamic Republic of Iran across the region. The United States, Bahrain, Jordan, Kuwait, Qatar, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates strongly condemn the Islamic Republic of Iran's indiscriminate and reckless missile and drone attacks against sovereign territories across the region, including Bahrain, Iraq, including the Iraqi Kurdistan region, Jordan, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. These unjustified strikes targeted sovereign territory, endangered civilian populations, and damaged civilian infrastructure. The Islamic Republic's actions represent a dangerous escalation that violates the sovereignty of multiple states and threatens regional stability. The targeting of civilians and of countries not engaged in hostilities is reckless and destabilizing behavior. We stand united in defense of our citizens, sovereignty, and territory, and reaffirm our right to self-defense in the face of these attacks. We remain committed to regional security and commend the effective air and missile defense cooperation that has prevented far greater loss of life and destruction. The statement posted on the U.S. State Department website reads, "The U.S. and Israel launched their attack on Iran on Saturday, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and prompting Iran to retaliate with missile and drone attacks. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, earlier said it was targeting U.S. bases and assets in the region, as well as Israel, as part of Operation Truthful Promise 4, in retaliation for the U.S.-Israeli joint attack. In Doha, Qatar, footage showed dozens of people fleeing from a falling missile in a residential area. Dubai's international airport sustained damage during an Iranian retaliatory attack on sites across the Arab Gulf states, while Abu Dhabi and Kuwait's international airports were also hit, Reuters reported. Authorities in Bahrain confirmed an attack on the U.S. naval base, known officially as Naval Support Activity Bahrain, the BBC reported. Explosions were heard in Kuwait. Residents of Tel Aviv reported hearing loud explosions, which were either from missile strikes or defense system interceptions. Al Jazeera reported. At least 9 people have in Iran's missile strike on the Israeli town of Beit Shemesh. As of Sunday morning, the Iranian Red Crescent Society and official state-linked media have reported preliminary figures of 201 people and at least 747 injured in Iran as rescue operations continue. 3 U.S. soldiers have been in action and 5 seriously wounded by Iranian counterattacks. Meanwhile, UK, France, and Germany ready to join U.S. in war against Iran. As tensions escalated in the Middle East, Britain, France, and Germany said they would collaborate with the U.S. and regional partners to counter Iran. Britain, France, and Germany have said they are prepared to coordinate closely with the United States and regional partners to counter Iran's retaliatory military actions as tensions continue to rise across the Middle East. In a joint statement issued on Sunday, Keir Starmer, Emmanuel Macron, and Friedrich Merz said they were deeply alarmed by what they described as Iran's reckless strikes against allied targets, news agency AP reported. The leaders said the attacks posed a direct threat to their citizens and military personnel deployed in the region. The 3 countries said they were willing to take steps to protect both their own interests and those of their allies, including supporting what they termed necessary and proportionate defensive measures. These could involve actions aimed at degrading Iran's ability to launch missiles and drones, particularly by targeting them at their point of origin, the report stated. The statement added that Britain, France, and Germany had agreed to work jointly with the United States and regional allies to address the escalating situation, though no specific operational details were disclosed. This comes after a series of attacks reported in multiple locations, including Cyprus, where Britain's defense ministry said a suspected drone struck its military base at Akrotiri base. In France, President Emmanuel Macron said a drone hit a hangar at a French naval base on Sunday. Apart from Britain, France, and Germany, foreign ministers from Qatar, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Oman, and Bahrain convened an emergency virtual meeting on Sunday, denouncing Iranian missile attacks that they said struck U.S. military bases, airports, hotels, and residential neighborhoods within their territories and in Jordan. Trump says, combat operations in Iran will continue until all objectives achieved. United States President Donald Trump warned on Sunday that Operation Epic Fury against Iran will continue and would carry on until all of Washington's objectives are achieved. Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved. We have very strong objectives, Trump said in a video posted on Truth Social. We have hit hundreds of targets in Iran, including Revolutionary Guard facilities, Iranian air defense systems, he stated, adding that, just now, it was announced that we knocked out 9 ships plus their naval building, all in a matter of literally minutes. Iran could have made a deal 2 weeks ago, he stated, but Iranian leadership just couldn't get here. Trump asserted that the undertaking of military action against the Iranian regime was the duty and the burden of a free people. These actions are right, and they are necessary to ensure that Americans will never have to face a radical regime armed with nuclear weapons and lots of threats, he said, adding that the threats will not be allowed to continue any longer. This wretched man had of hundreds and thousands of Americans on his hands and was responsible for the of countless thousands of innocent people all across many countries. He urged the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, Iranian military, and police to lay down arms and receive immunity or face certain. Trump reiterated a call to all Iranian people who yearn for freedom to be brave, be bold, be heroic, and take back their country. America is with you, he assured. I made a promise to you, and I fulfilled that promise. The rest will be up to you, but we'll be there to help. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog, same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.